Michelle Obama was both the First Lady and the public's best gal pal. She might be speaking to students, military troops, or VIPs at a White House gala, but somehow she appears to be talking specifically to each of us every time she starts sharing her pearls of wisdom. Born into a middle-class family on the south side of Chicago, Michelle carved out her extraordinary success through hard work and relentless dedication, boldly challenging the status quo throughout her life. As a former lawyer and Ivy League graduate, she's used her post as First Lady to advocate for women's rights, education, equality, gun control, and wellness. As she prepares to move out of the White House just after her 53rd birthday, we're celebrating how far she's come. Here's a look at Michelle Obama's stunning transformation over the years. Humble beginnings. Michelle Obama might be a fashion icon now, but long before she had Gucci on speed dial, she grew up sharing a one-bedroom, one-bathroom apartment with her parents and older brother. Her dad was a city pump operator and her mom was a homemaker, and their family of four shared tight quarters within a bungalow with other relatives. Obama once said of her early life, "Everything that I think about and do is shaped around the life that I lived in that little apartment in the bungalow my father worked so hard to provide for us." Though they weren't wealthy, her parents did manage to keep things positive with some uplifting traditions, like taking Sunday drives and hosting family game nights. Yes, she can. Michelle's parents encouraged her and her brother Craig to do well in school, and both excelled immediately, even skipping the second grade because of their smarts. Michelle was chosen for her local gifted and talented programs and was later admitted to Chicago's first academic magnet school, which she later had to travel an hour on the bus to attend. When she told her high school teachers she wanted to go to Princeton, there were plenty of doubters. But not only did the National Honor Society student get into Princeton University, she also graduated cum laude in 1985 and then went on to earn her law degree from Harvard University in 1988. The boss. Fresh out of Harvard, Michelle landed a job at a Chicago law firm as a junior associate, and soon after, she was put in charge of mentoring a summer intern, a man who would later become her husband, the then 26-year-old Barack Obama. The eventual president joked about his first impression of Michelle to Oprah, saying, "I remember being struck by how tall and beautiful she was. She, I have since learned, was pleasantly surprised to see that my nose and ears weren't quite as enormous as they looked in the photo I'd submitted for the firm directory." He asked multiple times, and eventually she agreed to go out with him for ice cream, after which they shared their first kiss, and the rest, well, is history. Breaking ground. After dating for 3 years, the Obamas wed in 1992, holding their reception at the South Shore Cultural Center in Chicago. But back when the bride was growing up in the same neighborhood 20 years prior, the then country club was segregated, she later revealed in their vows. Barack didn't pledge riches, only a life that would be interesting. On that promise, he delivered. Mom first. Years before she moved into the White House while her husband was running for the U.S. Senate, Obama made a point of negotiating fair work flexibility for raising her 2 young girls. She shared her tough negotiating strategy with Parade, saying that when she applied for her last job before becoming the First Lady, she brought her daughter Sasha to the interview with her and said, "This is what I have, 2 small kids. My husband is running for the U.S. Senate. I will not work part-time. I need flexibility. I need a good salary. I need to be able to afford babysitting. I will get the job done. I can work hard on a flexible schedule." I was very clear, and he said yes to everything. Making history. When Barack Obama became president, he and Michelle both made history, as she also became the first Black First Lady. She also opened the doors of the White House to others as well, saying that she and Barack felt they had a responsibility to make their home feel like the people's house. She also established the first White House garden since Eleanor Roosevelt during World War II, complete with beehives that house the first bees. As an outspoken advocate for nutrition awareness and exercise, Obama thought the garden would be a good teaching tool to promote healthy eating and food source education. Salary sacrifice. Michelle Obama made a pretty penny in her career as a hospital executive before her husband won the presidency. And while her husband takes a presidential salary, Obama receives no such stipend for her work. Experts have estimated, though, that for all she does in her role, a fair salary would be right around what she was earning before.
Come to find out is that you don't sweat the small stuff.
Fashionista. Michelle Obama's legacy for championing healthy food choices and fitness will live on, to be sure, but she'll also likely be remembered for her stunning fashion choices throughout the years. Her ability to make even the most simple items look ravishing has not gone unnoticed by the public, and her swanky dress styles have become legendary. She's also helped shine a spotlight on some up-and-coming designers like Jason Wu and Tracy Reese. And her willingness to show off those toned arms of hers in these gowns has made her a supreme bit of fitspiration for all. Madam President? After her inspiring speeches on the campaign trail for Hillary Clinton's presidential run in 2016, there have been many who have expressed an interest in Michelle Obama herself making a move for the president's spot.
We need an adult in the White House.
She's consistently denied any interest in the job, but the crowd's passion for the possibility only confirms her ability to reach the hearts and souls of a great many diverse people worldwide. And as the Obama administration comes to a close, Michelle's fierce feminism, consistent wisdom, timeless grace, and great sense of humor have left a lasting impression that will be hard to replicate by any incoming First Lady. Thanks for watching! Click the list icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.